Today, we will be talking about the shocking background of Franz Wagner, discovering some facts I bet you $7,864 you didn't know about his brother, and making the case on why he is the greatest German player to ever play in the NBA. Behind Dirk Novitzki, of course. We'll revisit the standings only after Franz Wagner manages to lead the Orlando Magic to a much-needed ring. Well, that isn't happening anytime soon. But what is happening is that Wagner has been quietly making a name for himself as one of the most versatile players in the NBA. Franz Wagner was drafted 8th overall by the Orlando Magic in the 2021 NBA Draft, the second ever German player to be selected top 10. The last time a German player got drafted top 10 was 25 years ago when Dirk Nowitzki was drafted. Franz Wagner has been compared to the 2011 Finals MVP multiple times because of his nationality and height, but that's where the similarities stop, because Franz Wagner is more a complete player than Dirk ever was. Stay until the end of the video to see which player in NBA history most resembles Franz Wagner. If you didn't already know, Franz Wagner is from Berlin, Germany. Born in August of 2001 to a sports-oriented family, as his own father, mother, and brother were professional athletes. Franz knew what he wanted to be from a young age, a professional basketball player, and he was willing to do whatever it took, even making career decisions before he knew how to read. He made the decision to skip a grade in elementary school to be able to graduate early, all in the hopes of one day becoming a professional basketball player. Not long after, he got his wish, being the youngest player to ever debut at the Basketball Bundesliga at 16 years old. At the same time, he was finishing school. Imagine being a high school student and a full-on professional basketball player all at the same time. Most kids would not be able to handle the pressure. Well, for Franz, that's just another day in the office. From an early age, he showed great character in never giving up and doing whatever it takes. In the 2018-19 season, when he was just 18, he played on a dual contract with Alba Berlin of the BBL and SSV Lok Brunau, which is a professional basketball team based in Brunau, Germany. The team was founded in 2004 and has since become a prominent force in the German basketball scene. The team plays in the Pro B League, which is the third tier of professional basketball in Germany. After dominating local competition, Franz Wagner was looking for the next big step in his career and had a decision to make: stay in Germany to play for the best teams for a guaranteed contract, or risk it all and head over to America, leaving his comfort zone in the process. For Franz, the decision wasn't too hard, as he decided to pack his bags and fly all the way to Michigan to be part of the University of Michigan Wolverines. He played amazing for Michigan, being named Big Ten Player of the Week 3 times and making the Big Ten All-Freshman team in 2019. Having both individual success and team success, he was a big piece for Michigan, leading them to the Big Ten regular season title and reaching the Elite Eight in the NCAA tournament. In Michigan, he was always given the recognition he deserved, as he was named one of the 10 semi-finalists for the Jerry West Award, which is only given to the top 10 guards. Even with all the success in college, he never forgot where he came from, as he proudly represented his home country, Germany, and led them to win the FIBA World Cup alongside fellow NBA player Dennis Schroeder. Franz Wagner is a perfect fit for the German national team. Not only is he representing his country, but the offensive and defensive systems definitely complement his skill set, as they run a fluid pass-first offense and often task him with being the primary ball handler, letting him show the world just how much he can do. He is absolutely adored in Germany, and he and his teammates are like family. Speaking of family, I bet you didn't know that his father was a professional handball player. Quite the difference from basketball, but I bet you would have never guessed that his younger brother followed in his exact footsteps, as Mo Wagner also played for the Michigan Wolverines and is now his own brother's literal teammate in the Orlando Magic. How crazy is that? There's only been a handful of brothers in the NBA, and even fewer brothers in the NBA at the same time. But this is definitely a first. Having two brothers in the same NBA team at the same time? Now that's crazy. Franz Wagner has been a very productive NBA player, as he's had multiple 30-plus point games this season alone. He has been looking scary this season, being a great fit with Paolo Banchero. Standing at 6'10" with a 7-foot wingspan, he can do it all. He's what you call a jack of all trades, which has become more of a necessity than a luxury to most NBA teams. making all the 7 teams that picked before him question if they made the right decision. In a league where versatile big men that can do it all are like a gold mine, Franz Wagner is doing it his way. He's not Jokic, Embiid, or Giannis. His game is way more polished than any of those aforementioned players were at 22. He's a lot shiftier than Embiid, a better shooter than Giannis, and a better perimeter defender than the reigning MVP, Nikola Jokic. I'm not saying he's better than Giannis, Embiid, or Jokic, but if you can comfortably compare such a young player to some future Hall of Famers, you know he has the potential to be something special. The Magic have a bright future in their hands with all their young talent. They had one of their best starts to a season in years, and they had a 9-game winning streak, something that even their own fans didn't expect. They currently sit in the 5th seed in the competitive Eastern Conference and are well on their way to making the NBA playoffs, something that hasn't happened in years. What happened in Orlando is completely unprecedented, but when you take the time to look at a Magic game, you won't be surprised by the amount of effort that each player plays with. They all play their heart out, and their record is nothing more than their insane work ethic manifested in wins. A huge part of that success was their German Swiss Army knife in Franz Wagner. He is one of the best catch-and-shoot guys in the league, a great option for Banchero to dish out to when he's double-teamed. And if the team overall is having an off shooting night, best believe you can trust your German Swiss Army knife to deliver. He can even guard 1 through 5, having the length to contest or even block any shot and the lateral speed to keep up with quick guards. He's so good that I just had to find out which player in NBA history he most resembles. To find out, I placed Franz Wagner in CraftedNBA.com, a website where you can find out which players most resemble each other and in what season. The answer isn't so shocking, as he's also considered to be a very versatile player for a winning team. Aaron Gordon in his 2018 season. You can't make this up. He was the same age and played for the same team. Now that I've made my case on why Franz Wagner is the second best German player to ever play in the NBA, it's up to you to decide. I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like my content on overseas players, you should check out my video on Alperen Şengün. Subscribe to the channel to know more about the best young players in the NBA. I look forward to hearing from you, and as always, thank you for watching.